The last few days have felt a little slower than usual. We'd been mostly inside, watching the weather, waiting to see what might come through. There was a cyclone forecast, but it ended up passing us by. And this morning, everything felt a little clearer again. It's always nice after a few days like that to step back outside. Everything feels a bit fresher, like you notice it again. We're deep in autumn now. And I think this is the part of the season I enjoy the most. The light softens, the air cools, and the days seem to settle into a slower rhythm. I've been leaning into that a bit more lately, just letting the pace of things shift without trying to hold on to what was before. This morning felt like one of those easy starts. Nothing planned, nothing we needed to rush into, just time to move into the day gently. We ended up going for a walk. Not for anything in particular, just to be out again and moving our body. I always notice how much that changes things, even a short time outside, and everything feels a little more settled. My son just moves through it so easily, taking things in as they come, not needing anything more than what's in front of him. And I think I'm learning from that too, letting the day be simple, without needing to add too much to it. By the time we got home, there are always a few things waiting. Laundry, small bits around the house, the usual rhythm of home. And lately I've found a way of holding that a bit more lightly. I've started setting small reminders on certain days. Just gentle prompts for the things I know will come around. Nothing strict, nothing that has to be done right then. Just something that appears when there's space for it. And it's been surprisingly freeing. I don't have to keep everything in my head or think about it all day. And if something doesn't get done, it just comes back around next week. There's something really steady in that. a kind of rhythm to it, where things are held without needing to be managed all the time. And I think that's changing the feeling of our days in a quiet way. There's more space now, more ease in how things unfold. We spent some time outside again later in the garden, and it felt like the day just kept moving along, naturally. These are the days I find myself enjoying the most. The ones that aren't full in a busy way, but still feel full in their own way. In the afternoon, we made some blueberry muffins together. Simple things that he can help with and actually enjoys eating too. It definitely takes a little longer this way, but I don't mind that anymore. It feels like part of the rhythm, rather than something separate from it. Letting him be part of it, even in these small ways, changes the feeling of it completely. I think that's something I've come to appreciate more. How these ordinary parts of the day can feel really full when they're shared. By the end of the day, everything quietens again, and I always notice that moment when the house feels still. Nothing big has happened, nothing that would stand out on its own, but it still feels like a good day. These days, the simple ones, they're enough. Not because everything is done, or everything went perfectly, but because of how they feel while we're in them. There's something being built in that, quietly, steadily, without needing to force it. And more, that feels like what matters. And I think in these small, ordinary days, we're quietly building our own kind of culture at home. How special is that? If you're in a season of wanting a bit more rhythm at home, I've left a few gentle guides below that have really supported me. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next week, friends.